It's Wednesday, December 25th. My name is Rich, and this is your 5-Minute Fix. Welcome to the 5-Minute Fix, where we take stories about pretty much anything from pretty much anywhere and try to give it to you in 5 minutes or less today. It is Christmas Day. Merry Christmas to all of you who celebrate. And we got a couple updates here on stories from previous weeks ago. And I'll tell you what, it doesn't look good for either of these two individuals. First, we're starting with Johnny Somali. This is the individual who went to South Korea, started running amok with prank content, live streaming it and such like that, disrespecting the country, got caught up with some of the local influencers there, had a bounty on his head, and ended up being taken into custody by the police of Seoul, South Korea. Well, it looks like they've now confiscated his phone, his personal cell phone, obviously for evidence-wise, and it's not looking good for him. Johnny Somali, very afraid he'll face even more jail time after police took his phone. Controversial streamer Johnny Somali is very afraid after police confiscated his cell phone, as it could result in him going to jail for years. Now, this is also something that he managed to evade while in Japan. He did the same thing, went over there, disrespected the country and the culture, and was able to jump ship before he was taken into custody. Johnny Somali, real name Ramzi Khalid Ismail, has gone into hiding after spending months terrorizing South Korea, and now he's unable to leave the country. Earlier in his trip, Somali sparked anger in the South Korean parliament for his offensive dances with the Statue of Peace, a monument to victims of Japanese forces during World War II. The content creator is currently awaiting trial in March for obstruction of business due to his chaotic stream inside a 7-Eleven. But there could be many more charges coming. According to YouTube lawyer Legal Mindset, Somali is extremely fearful because of what the authorities may have found when they seized his phone and other broadcasting equipment. Back in November, Somali was accused of allegedly using AI to create deepfakes of him kissing Korean streamer Bong Bong and bragged about having a girlfriend. In Korea, deepfakes are extremely serious crime. In September, the country passed a bill punishing anyone who possesses explicit deepfakes of other individuals with up to 7 years of jail time and a fine of around $22,000. In a December 2024 video, Legal Mindset, who has been closely following Somali's case, revealed that the streamer is very afraid of these charges ever since the cops took his phone. And we got the clip of that video right here for you.
So the deepfakes is a huge issue.
Yeah.
Johnny or Ramsey, should I say,
real
is
name,
very afraid of these charges. He is very fearful of these charges because he is not just in possession of, but he broadcasted several deepfakes, which elevates it in the severity. Now, a lot of people have said, well, what if he tries to claim that the deepfakes were made by his Discord and they were not made by his
I guess that would be the only defense
by himself
that you could go with.
Well, that doesn't actually remove him from liability. In fact,
probably because he posted it,
can make things even worse in a sense, right? Because he went out and broadcasted it.
Yeah,
right?
That's what I figured.
He went out and not only possessed it, but he broadcasted it to a wider audience, right? So it's bad. It's very bad. Possession alone is a crime, though. Possession of a deepfake in South Korea is a crime. If it's that makes it worse. If you broadcast it, that makes it worse. Ooh. Or distribute it, that makes it worse.
And he's done 2 of the 3.
Do you see this kind of going up the ladder here? And that may be the silver bullet. That may be the one that gets him.
You could even say 3 of the 3 because broadcasting is distribution in a way. Look, this guy goes right up there with the shithead from the other day, spraying things in a grocery store with insecticide and all that kind of stuff. Like, this is a good example for anybody else or any other creator for that matter, going into these foreign countries, running prank content and essentially just disrupting everybody and disrespecting the culture of that country. Now on to another motherfucker who has done wrong in the last little bit. I will say though, I think that she still should be liable for part of this, but I don't think she actually knew exactly what she was getting into. Tuah girl breaks silence on alleged cryptocurrency scam. Haley Welch broke her silence after the Hawk coin crashed. Haley Welch, better known as Tuah girl, is pretty much exclusively known for talking, but has been silent for more than 2 weeks following the collapse of the branded meme coin Hawk. Well, Welch is back, though not in the front of a mic. Instead, she's issued a very lawyerly statement following the news that a class action lawsuit has been filed against the team responsible for Hawk coin and its unceremonious but extremely predictable crash. Quote, I take this situation extremely seriously, and I want to address my fans, the investors who have been affected, and the broader community, Welch said. I am fully cooperating with and am committed to assisting the legal team representing the individuals impacted, as well as to help uncover the truth, hold the responsible parties accountable, and resolve this matter. Now, obviously, we all remember this was quite a large thing. You even had the likes of CoffeeZilla investigating this meme coin, going on to the X Spaces call, and pretty much calling them out, saying like, look, this has been horrible from the start. I've been watching. Your guys' model is trash. What do you have to say for yourself? And they didn't really have a response, or a response that CoffeeZilla or anybody for that matter really, considered good enough for what was going on. So there's also a link on that Twitter post where you can go and file a report or whatever if you were a victim of this seemingly crypto scam. Not gonna lie to you though, I wouldn't have any sympathy for you. And I guess we'll have to see what comes out of this investigation. I find it hard to believe, again, that she wouldn't be held responsible in some way for what has happened here, just with the way she was promoting the coin and stuff like that, denying it was a rug pull, all that. Like I said, I don't know if she really understands what was going on at the time, but I'm sure she understands how big of a situation this is now, that a lot of investors and everyday regular people have lost money on this. But that's gonna do it for this Christmas edition of the 5-Minute Fix. I wanna know what you think down in the comments below. Thank you for watching. My name is Rich, and this has been your 5-Minute Fix.